Lakes 2021 population 79,247. 2 is a unitary municipality in central Ontario, Canada. It is a municipality legally structured as a single-tier city. However, Kawartha Lakes is the size of a typical Ontario county and is mostly rural. It is the second largest single-tier municipality in Ontario by land area after Greater Sudbury. The main population centres are the communities of Lindsay population, 22,367, Bugcajun population, 3,576, Fenelon Falls population, 2,490, Olney population, 160 and Woodville population, 718. History. Kawartha Lakes area is situated on the traditional territory of the Anishinaabe, Huron-Wendat and more recently, the Haudenosaunee peoples. 3. The city's name is from the Kawartha Lakes. Kawartha is an anglicization of Ka-Wa-Tha from Ka-Wa-Tai-Gum-Maug or Gawattagamog, which was coined in 1895 by Martha Wheating of the Curve Lake First Nations. It meant land of reflections in the Anishinaabe language, according to Wheating. The word was later changed by tourism promoters to Kawartha, meaning bright waters and happy lands. For prior to its restructuring as a city, the area was known as Victoria County. The city was created in 2001, during the ruling Provincial Progressive Conservative Party's Common Sense Revolution. Through provincial legislation, the former Victoria County and its constituent municipalities were amalgamated into one entity named the City of Kawartha Lakes. This act was implemented by the Victoria County Restructuring Commission, led by Commissioner Harry Kitchen. 5. Despite a general opposition from residents of the area, the provincial government pushed forward with the amalgamation, 6-7, which officially came into effect on January 1, 2001. By a narrow margin 51% for, 49% against, the citizens of Kawartha Lakes voted to de-amalgamate in a November 2003 local plebiscite, but the provincial and municipal governments have not taken any steps since the vote to initiate de-amalgamation. 7. Demographics. In the 2021 census of population conducted by Statistics Canada, Kawartha Lakes had a population of 79,247 living in 32,708 of its 38,947 total private dwellings, a change of 5.1% from its 2016 population of 75,423. With a land area of 3,033.66 square kilometers, 1,171.30 square miles, it had a population density of 26.1 per square kilometer, 67.7. Fenelon Falls is a village in Ontario, Canada, part of the city of Kawartha Lakes. Nicknamed the Jewel of the Kawarthas, it has a population of 2,500 permanent inhabitants, which swells in the summer due to tourism and holiday cottages. Fenelon Falls is home to Loch 34 on the Trent-Severn Waterway between Sturgeon Lake and Cameron Lake. It is primarily a tourist town and therefore is most active during the summer season. The main street of Fenelon Falls is called Colborne Street. The eponymous falls are hidden from plain view because the main road crosses over the river just upstream. However, the falls are easily viewed from a nearby restaurant or from a path on the north bend of the Fenelon River. The falls power a hydroelectric dam, which diverts some of the water flow. History. Fenelon Falls Main Street. Fenelon Falls, originally named Cameron's Falls, was renamed after the township, which was named after François de Salignac de Lamotte Fenelon, not to be confused with his more famous half-brother of the same name, who founded a mission on the Bay of Quinte. 2. The village of Fenelon Falls was incorporated in 1874. In 1876, the Victoria Railway reached Fenelon Falls. This line was taken over by the Midland Railway of Canada circa 1880, then absorbed into the Grand Trunk Railway GTR in 1893. In 1885, construction of the lock between Cameron and Sturgeon Lake began. In 1923, CN took over the former GTR, operating the line until the burning of McLaren's Creek Bridge near Lindsay in 1980 cut off the north end of the Haliburton subdivision. In 1983, the line was abandoned with the track being removed by 1984. The line eventually became a public multi-use trail. Citation needed. The Fenelon Falls Museum, open seasonally from May through October, is housed in the 1837 square timber home of James Wallace. Virtualmuseum.ca, archived from the original on the 4th of June 2011, retrieved the 11th of June 2007. Education: Fenelon Falls Secondary School, Langton Public School, Fenelon Adult Education and Training Center. Notable people. The Loren Award-winning artist Rain Story grew up in Keswick before moving to Fenelon Falls. 3. Jenny Byrne, first female campaign manager for a winning federal party in Canada and former advisor to Prime Minister Stephen Harper, was born in Fenelon Falls. Emily Haynes, singer and songwriter, grew up in Fenelon Falls. Media: Fenelon Falls Gazette was the local newspaper, established in 1873 by E.D. Hand. It was last printed in December 2004. The Central Ontario Visitor, another local publication, was printed and released weekly with the Fenelon Falls Gazette between the months of May through October from 1985 to 1999. In 2001, For Fenelon Falls played host to an episode of the oil and reality television series Drifters: The Water Wars as they passed through the Trent-Severn Waterway. 5 events. Fenelon Falls is home to a nighttime Santa Claus parade called the Santa Day Parade. Fenelon's Canada Day festivities and fireworks displays are held at Garnet Graham Park. Fenelon Falls hosted the annual Ride for Sight, motorcyclists fighting blindness for a number of years in the early 1990s, and again in the late 2000s at the Fenelon Fairgrounds, the latest being June 14 to 16, 2019. The Fenelon Agricultural Fair is held annually at the Fenelon Fairgrounds in mid-August, hosted by the Fenelon Falls Agricultural Society. The Fenelon Falls Agricultural Society also hosts other events at the fairgrounds annually over the summer months, including a car show, steam show, jamboree and art festival. References: combined population for dissemination areas 35,160,199 and 35,160,190. Place names in Ontario. University of Toronto Press. p. 118. Loren Award winner reflects on journey. 4 April 2017. Stellic Marketing and Communications, Case Studies Playback. Canadian reality series by Canadians for Canadians. Archived from the original on the 27th of September 2007. Retrieved the 21st of June 2007. The Trent-Severn Waterway National Historic Site of Canada is a scenic 386 kilometers route of interconnected rivers, lakes, lochs and canals managed by Parks Canada that travels throughout Kawartha Lakes. For the most current boater information, including wait times and mooring availability, you can follow the Trent-Severn Waterway on Twitter at TSWBOATRinfo or at VTNSinfoNav. There are 5 Trent-Severn Waterway locks in Kawartha Lakes. Bobcaygeon Lock 3 to Bobcaygeon Lock. Bobcaygeon is the first lock that was ever constructed along the Trent-Severn Waterway. Today, it is a popular place for boats of all shapes and sizes that travel from near and far to experience one of the most popular locks along the waterway. The atmosphere in Bobcaygeon, both on the water and in town, is warm and welcoming. The lock station is staffed by a knowledgeable and friendly team who will go above and beyond to make your stay more comfortable. Fenelon Falls Lock 30 for Fenelon Falls. Located in the jewel of the Kawarthas is Lock 30 for Fenelon Falls. This small town truly comes to life during the summer months as the lock opens and welcomes residents and visitors alike. You're invited to grab an ice cream cone, pull up a seat, and watch the boats lock through one of the deepest conventional locks on the Trent-Severn Waterway. Services at this lock include mooring shore powerboat campinges for Salicano Dock and entry picnic areas. Lock 30 for Fenelon Falls. Trent-Severn Waterway National Historic City. Only a step from downtown Fenelon Falls, Lock 34 is located on an island. With a population of 1,600, the town of Fenelon Falls offers a wide variety of services. The beautiful falls can be found on the lower side of the lock station. Boaters should take extra care while approaching the lock and watch for valve discharge or intake. Please note there is a maximum of a 2-night mooring period available at this lock station because of its popularity.
Fenelon Falls is a charming village located in the Kawartha Lakes region of Ontario, Canada. Often referred to as the jewel of the Kawarthas, Fenelon Falls is known for its beautiful scenery, outdoor recreational opportunities, and small-town charm. The village is a popular destination for tourists, especially in the summer months when visitors flock to enjoy its lakes, trails, and historical sites and fishing. Fenelon Falls drop about 7 meters and are a key feature of the Trent-Severn Waterway, a historic canal system that connects Lake Ontario to Georgian Bay. You can enjoy the falls from nearby viewing platforms or walk along the scenic trails that surround them. There is a Loch 34. This loch is part of the Trent-Severn Waterway and is a popular spot for watching boats navigate through the system. The loch is located right beside the falls, making it a picturesque area to explore. Fenelon Falls is a perfect destination for those seeking a mix of natural beauty, outdoor activities, and small-town charm. Whether you're interested in exploring the local history, enjoying water activities, or simply relaxing by the falls, Fenelon Falls offers a peaceful retreat in the heart of Ontario's cottage country.
Fenelon Falls offers a great deal of entertainment. One can just promenade through town and the many pubs and eateries the town offers, or just relax by the beautiful waterfalls enjoying the great scene. Right, absolutely beautiful here. We rented a houseboat the same as we did 30 years ago. We went through the locks at Fenelon Falls. We stopped and walked around the town, watched the sunset, did some fishing, and spent the night on our boat. We would go back in a heartbeat. Fenelon Falls, known as the jewel of the Kawarthas, is a perfect place for a family day out in the Kawartha Lakes area. Fenelon Falls is such a charming little town, filled with the kindest people. Our family thoroughly enjoyed walking through the town and by the water. The waterfalls are beautiful and the entire day was a lovely road trip.
Magsasarado yung pintuan at tapos aangat yung tubig doon sa taas. Yan po, dandahan na magsasarado tapos iaangat na lang yung tubig. Kaya po magsarado. So mamaya titingnan natin doon sa taas naman. Kanina. So doon tayo sa taas. So yan na po guys. Andun sila sa ilalim. Mamaya aangat, may libit doon. Ay doon sa beach park. Dito may mga restaurant sila. May water eats, may restaurant, may bar. Dito. May libit dito. Wala, pasok na sila doon sa ibang lake. Okay.